Round and round, we'll never get where we're going. Round and round, we are gonna
23 after, the FTC estimates that nearly 10 million Americans have their identities stolen each year. Chuck Whitlock, he's an identity theft security expert, and he's going to tell us the ins and outs of staying safe in your social network. Good morning, Chuck, if that really is your real name.
It really is.
Okay, good. Hey, let's talk about it because it's really a big deal. Something we didn't have to deal with 10 years ago. How prevalent is this problem?
Extraordinarily prevalent. You know, identity theft is a crime, and well over 9 million people, probably close to 10 million people, are affected by it every year in the United States.
Yeah.
And the problem is the con artists keep one step ahead of us, and it's almost impossible to stay ahead of their game.
Right. And, you know, you use social media as an example, and, you know, now, like me, man, I can't stay away from those things. Are there some safeguards that I can use to, you know, pretty much safeguard myself?
Well, you know there is. When you log on to any of these social media sites, make sure you use a password like you would your PC at home or your business computer. Don't give personal information on these sites.
Okay.
Don't tell people your birth date and where you went to school and all these other personal things. You wouldn't open up your wallet, your wife, her purse to a stranger and share information and personal data. Don't do it on the internet. And, you know, Experian sponsored a survey. And in that survey, it was determined that over 50% of people on the internet don't log out. So if somebody gets a hold of your smartphone or your tablet, they can just put a thumb drive in there, download all your data, and off they go, and you lose your identity. And don't forget, Mitch, identity is the gift that just keeps coming.
That's true. You only get one of them, pretty much, right? Unless you're a government spy. Hey, you know, you mentioned social medias, and the biggest one asks for your birthday. Everything, you know, the city that you live in. I mean, are you saying don't put that in there and just be as vague as possible?
Be as vague as possible.
Okay.
Use it, and you know, use it for the tool that it was intended to be, to talk to your friends and to share information, but not personal information.
Okay.
You can talk about the best movie and other recommendations, but don't share your personal information, because trust me, in your list of friends will be some people who aren't quite so friendly.
Well, yeah, and if they're your friends, they should know your birthday anyway.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly.
How do we know if we've already been compromised, Chuck?
Well, the first line of defense is to go to protectmyid.com.
Okay.
That's www.protectmyid.com, because they're monitoring your credit reports and the use of your Social Security number, debit and credit card on the internet constantly, and you can't have a better source of information. And you also need to look at your statements, Mitch. The minute they come in, look at your bank statement, credit card, and debit statements.
Okay.
If there's anything unusual, report it right away.
Chuck, thanks so much. We're going to have links on our website, dailybuzznation.com. Go into those links you had mentioned. Head to the Rebuzz tab there. Thank you, Chuck. Now, why?